making some of my famous stovetop enchiladas. I've got the shredded beef in there and that's all flavored up. Cheese, just really simple, can of tomato sauce and your corn tortilla. And when I take it off the pan, I fold it over and it looks like this. I've sprayed the pan with the avocado spray and then I put a little pat of butter. There's my tomato sauce. And it's just a light layer of the tomato sauce. Like that. And there's my meat. And I'm gonna let that cook. Then I'm gonna flip it over. Delicious. I flipped it over. Plop the cheese on there and the meat. And our flame is still good. So now I'm gonna just fold that over. You can see how the tomato sauce kind of gets cooked. So then we plop it on there. So it looks like a great lunch for me today. And while it's nice and hot, just put a little bit of cheese on there. There you go, stovetop enchiladas for my first bite. Cheese is not quite melted on that one. Show that to you. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Goodness. Look at that. Mm-hmm. So good. You want to try this. It's really easy. I think the trick is, you don't want the tomato sauce to burn. So you got to keep the temperature on your pan, decent. Not really high. It's really more like a true medium. And, I don't really put a whole lot of oil. Another version of this, they're called Enchiladas. And you really do fry it up in a decent amount of oil. But these, I just use the avocado spray and a little pat of butter. And what that does is it helps so that it doesn't spray everywhere. The tomato sauce and the oil, it doesn't spatter everywhere. You definitely get some spatter, but when you use just oil, it flies everywhere, and you really need to get, one of those oil spattering guards, because it just goes everywhere. But it is very tasty. I do those too, and you don't put meat in them. It's just the corn tortilla, no meat, and no cheese inside. And then you fold it over, put it on the plate, and then you top it with cheese and top it with some chopped onion, some fresh chopped onion. And enchiladas are great too, but this is just my version I made up. My stovetop meat enchiladas.